Welcome back to another weekly vlog. So kind of the same thing planned for this week as last week. So basically just concentrating on the Tibetan box. I reckon I'll have it sewn up this week. I don't know if I'll have it finished, but I'm going to say definitely, but I reckon I'll have it sewn up this week, maybe, I don't know. So that's what we've got so far. It looks a bit chunky at the moment until I give it a good old trim and sort of refine that body a little bit, but I'll do that once I have sewn this up and possibly done the furring. So that's coming along nicely. Hopefully get it finished this week, maybe, I don't know. But also the other thing that I wanted to get done was the dragon. So I've got the body done. Looks like he's flying at the moment. I've got the body done, the felting I should say of the body done. I'm happy with the way it's looking. I wanted him kind of smallish, but that's what we have so far. All the felting's been done. Ooh, something went in my nose. I keep changing my mind about how I want this to look, but I just went with the larger chest instead of the larger belly. So it's looking good. So I'll have to put the skin on. So the fabric I'm using for the skin is going to be like this jersey type fabric. It's just I'm pretty sure it's called jersey, but it's just like a white fabric, and I'm just going to sew over the top of the skin basically, and then I'm going to be painting the skin the same sort of colors as the head, and yeah, I'm going to try and paint in the scale details, and yeah, sort of hopefully it works like it works in my head. But I also went to the shops and I have another idea for the next deco piece that I want to do, which I talked about in my last vlog, but I just went to go and see if there was any polymer clay in like a neon color, because I wanted to do like a black, cream and neon colors for the deco charm. So sorry for the noise. So yeah, I found some Fimo that is in neon colors, so really nice colors actually. There's 5 colors, so they've got a blue, and the blue's not exactly that neon, but it's called neon blue. So that's probably the most muted color of the lot. Then we've got the green, that's pretty neon, but not as neon as the next 3, but nice neon green. We've got the neon pink or purple, lilac, neon lilac I think they call it, which is pretty neon as well. And then we have the neon orange, which is probably my favorite one. I always like neon orange. And then we've got the neon yellow as well, so that's pretty vibrant as well. That's probably the most vibrant one. So yeah, good selection of different like neon colors, which is going to look pretty cool against the black deco cream. So I'll get some more deco cream. This is the deco cream that I used for the last one, so it comes in black as well, so I'll have to just stock up on some more of this deco cream. Hopefully Daiso has it in stock, but yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to doing those. But I'm not sure what I'm going to use as like the main deco piece. I'm still sort of thinking about it. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do in each colour a macaroon, at least a macaroon or 2 in each colour. Definitely going to do sprinkles and probably more of those little canes, twisty canes, and the and the what do you call it, the like the lollipop things, and maybe a cake or something, I don't know. And also I'll definitely do some more of those baked goods as well, like the cookies and stuff, with maybe I don't know, neon cream or something. So yeah, a couple of options, but yeah, looking forward to doing that. But like I'm definitely need to get the first deco collection finished first, which is I only really need to do the dragon. But I was thinking of doing a sticker pack as well, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. I'm still undecided about it. So I'll finish the dragon and have a look at the collection, see what I feel, maybe do a poll or something on my Patreon about it, and see what everyone else feels. So I have a couple of videos to edit first as well, so I think that's going to take up majority of the day today, is editing. And yeah, so if I get to finish editing earlier, then I'm going to be working on the Tibetan fox, because I would like to get that done, or at least get the rest of the skin on. And yeah, so anyway, I will continue on and see what I can get done. Welcome back to another vlog for this week. You know what? It's actually the fortnightly vlog, so it's a continuation from the fortnightly vlog. But anyway, welcome back. This is another week, and another week of lots of sewing, which I'm coming to the tail end of, which is really good. So I think what I want to do is sort of concentrate on sewing the pastel dragon doll. So I've got like the torso bit done. There's still a lot of sewing to do, but I'm pretty happy with the way it's turning out. So here's a little look at the torso bit so far. So I've got the torso sewn up, as you can see. I've still got to sew the bottom bit together, and then I can start adding like the limbs and stuff. So it's kind of exciting. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. No, and then I'm going to sort of start painting the body. So I chose white. It's like a jersey fabric. So I chose white specifically because I wanted to paint the same colors as the head. So what I'm going to do is basically try and emulate the the colouring on here and the scales. So the base tone I did for the head was blue, and then I added the pink and purple. The pink sort of next to the blue, and then added the purple over the top as like a wash. So it would really sort of bring through all the details on the scales. So once that's all sewn up, I am then going to try and add all of the paint texture. For the chest, I think I'm going to add some detailing just to make it a bit more realistic. I have a couple of ideas of what I want to do, which I sort of need to test out first. And then yeah, so I also have to start sewing the wings onto the body as well, so a little bit more sewing. And I just work out these little end claw things. So for the wings, I think I'm going to leave the inner membrane like a white, and maybe add some colouring to like the outside. I'll probably do that with pastels though, just to make it a bit softer and not so like stark and stiff, so I can sort of blend it and make it like a nice ombre sort of tone. So I'll try and colour match to the colours that I've used. I'm going to add some little sprinkle stuff to the horns as well, just to sort of finish it off a little bit. And yeah, so I think it's coming along slowly, but I think we're on the home stretch. So I'm gonna try and get some more sewing done today. See, I don't think I'll finish it. I definitely won't finish it, but I'll just see how much I can get done. And yeah, so that's the last piece that I need to finish for the Decadent Dragon series. And then I will release it to my Patreon first. So if you want anything from the Decadent series that I'm doing, yeah, just head over to my Patreon. You can buy it now if you just shoot me a message if there's anything that you like. So I've got like the Decadent stuff here. I've got the two resin dragon heads, one with the mouth open and one with the mouth closed. That's going to be up for sale. And then I have the two mini deco dragon claw, like it's a single claw. And they're going to be up as well, so they're smaller, they're like this small. And then I've got the two big claw dragon deco pieces with the entire claw, the entire foot I should say, and they'll be on as well. So there's a couple of things for everyone. I thought about doing a sticker sheet, but I'm not too sure about that just yet. Because I always end up punching on with the Cricut for like 3 hours to get it to work. But I did think about doing like little deco pieces, but maybe I could do that in like the next one or something. So depending on how well this collection is taken, then I'd like to do some more deco things and invest in like more deco stuff, because it's kind of fun, it's quick to make, and I kind of enjoy doing it because it's something just like completely different from regular animals, and it's just like a nice little quick creative fun pieces. And I've always been interested in doing deco stuff, I just never got around to doing it like ever. So it'd be nice to do something like that. So I have a couple of ideas of what I want the next deco collections to be. As for the Tibetan fox, so that is sewn up. What I need to do now, it's almost finished. What I need to do now is give it like an all over trim. So I might do that tomorrow. All over trim and start applying the faux fur on all of the pieces, like the head and the feet. And then I'll have to do a little bit of colouring on the faux fur to get the correct colourway. So the back I did in grey, and I'll have to add like that sandy colour on top of the back. But that shouldn't be a problem, and I have to add some sandy tones to the lighter cream bits as well. So that'll be fun to see that all come together. And for a commission I have as well, I have a commission for a chimpanzee. It's something that's been on my list for a long time, and it's going to take a little bit of time to sculpt the chimp, I think, just because they're so judging by the gorilla doll that I made, it takes a bit of fiddling around to do apes and monkeys, just because they're so like complex. So for the hands, I think I have beige colored cosplay, so I'll probably do that in cosplay, the hands, and then the face I will have to do in Super Sculpey, because they have that beige colored skin, and then I can add like blotches of black and stuff on it. So that'll be a really interesting thing to sculpt. I feel like it's going to be, I feel like I'm going to have a good couple of hours sculpting their face for that, just because they're such complex looking creatures that are different from anything I've sculpted. I did the gorilla, which I was really happy with, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of a different. I think it might be easier than the gorilla, just because the gorilla had like that the skin on the chest, so chimps don't really have that, so I could probably get away with not doing that skin on the chest, but I'll have to just research some images on Google and just sort of put a plan together and start sculpting. Hopefully I've got beige colored cosplay, because I'd like to make the hands posable too. So yeah, a lot of my newer dolls are have a lot more functionality, and that always takes a lot more time, but I feel like it's worth it. Even though I don't churn out as many dolls, I think it's worth just spending that bit more time on the dolls to get that little bit more realism. And yeah, it's like a different sort of step from what I'm used to doing. So a lot of my dolls previously were the resin dolls, like they were cast in resin, and then I'd make them, I'd have a pattern and I'd make them, but these are more really manual way of making dolls, where I sculpt pretty much everything for it. Sculpt the head, sculpt the hands, feet, and yeah, start felting the bodies to get a bit more better, like a definition, muscle tone, and then sewing the skin on onto the dolls. So yeah, a little bit more work, but I think it's worth it in the end, because it makes the dolls just that much more realistic. The tigers are both on payment plans at the moment, so they have been snapped up, but I have some more tiger stuff from the tiger collection in my shop if you're interested. So I have a couple of paintings and stuff, but both these dolls have been snapped up. But I have a couple more dolls in my shop as well, if you want to just take a look and see if there's anything that you like. I've still got the hammerhead bat around, so I might do like an Instagram post with the posability and stuff, just to show everyone, and if Instagram actually pushes that post out. But anyway, I think I've rambled on enough. 10 minutes, 11 minutes is enough for me to ramble. I'll start sewing some more pieces for this dragon, so it's looking really cool, and I'm really excited to get it finished and see what it looks like once it's done. But yeah, I really want to get that collection up and finish it and see what it all looks like together. It was really fun doing it. So hopefully you guys like that bit of a different direction in some of my work. But anyway, I'll leave it there and I'll catch you up soon. vlog for this week. Mainly sewing again, so terribly sorry it wasn't that exciting of work being done, but yeah, it's just like mainly sewing and stuff that I had to do. So I can show you what kind of sewing. Just start my computer. So basically I managed to get most of the sewing. I've got one more thing to sew, which is the other side of the wing, but mostly I got the dragon all sewn up, so I'm pretty happy with the way he's looking. I'm liking the body shape and everything. It was kind of an experiment with this, the fabric that I'm using to use on the body. So I mean, it's good. I'll just see how everything turns out once everything's got colour on it. I am thinking of doing scales in a couple of different ways, but I'm not sure. I'm going to do some testing on just a scrap piece of the same fabric, but mostly everything has been sewn up. So I've done it white because I want to make the body the same colour as the head, so like that fairy K colour, pastel colour. So it's going to look pretty cool. So once I sew this wing up, I'm going to start adding all of the details to the body, and then once this is done, I can put the collection up. So the wings I am going to keep like the membrane white, and I want to do like a ombre type colour maybe. I haven't decided exactly what. I'm thinking maybe either a purple or the pink ombre. I'm thinking maybe the purple because I think it will integrate a bit better, but I mean I'll just figure it out as I go, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way everything's turning out so far. But yeah, so we're getting there with that collection. The art dolls always take so long to make in each collection, so that's why it always takes so long. But yeah, so that's what we got. So once I finish this, I'm going to start working on the rest of the what do you call it, Tibetan fox. So he's almost done. I just need to give him a good trim and then add some fur to all of the face and the leg at the feet, and then he's pretty much done. So I'll try and get that done in the next week or two. And hopefully I can get this dragon done in the next week or two as well. So this is really not, I think the painting is going to take a little bit of time to do, to be honest, but I reckon it'll be maybe 2 weeks away, whereas the Tibetan fox, I reckon I could get that done in a week. But yeah, so I have a commission for the chimpanzee that I need to work on as well, or start working on as well, and that'll be an interesting little sculpt. And then what I'll do is put another little poll out on my Patreon for the next doll to make, and I'll just select like a group of different animals, and I'll put a poll out on my Patreon and everyone can vote on what it is. It's open to everyone. I just put it on my Patreon because it's got like a good poll system, and I'd like to do it on my Instagram, but the Instagram doesn't have like a multiple choice poll thing. I've only got like A or B poll, which is weird. So maybe I could like do the poll on, or maybe I can just choose between two, I guess, instead of a list, and yeah, do the poll. And what else? So once the Decadent set is finished, I can start working on the next one. So I'd like to do a neon one, so with the black, cream and neon deco pieces. So I would like to do that and see how that turns out, but let's get the first one finished, I think. So I'm going to add some resin spikes, I think, down the back here, and just to make it a bit more realistic. I suppose I could probably add cream spikes, maybe. That might be an idea. I've got a little bit of cream left. I could do like little cream spikes down there. That's an idea. I could do them on, maybe I'll do that. There you go. I think the cream might work really well, actually. So I'll play around with it, I reckon, and see what happens with that. Interesting. All right, well, I'll probably leave it there. So yeah, if you want any of my work that I put up in my shop, you can get early access on my Patreon, and yeah, I'll put everything up in my shop, in my Patreon shop section, and then you get early access to it through my Patreon. So I give you like a little password and you can access the shop section, and the password changes every time I put something up. So cat is going crazy. Yeah, so the Decadent collection will go up on my Patreon first, and then we will take it from there. But yeah, anyway, so I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me, I really appreciate it. And yeah, so the new coupon code will go up very soon, next month, 1st of March. And yes, anyway, I will catch you in the next one. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok at Creatures of Nat, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.